Us on the show today are from Michigan Center Schools, the new Michigan Center High School principal, Zach Kanaan, and the superintendent, Brady Cook. Hi, Zach. Hi, Brady.
Hey,
How you doing?
great to be back.
Great to see both of you.
Thank you.
I thought you were introducing us as the five-star people when you said that.
That's
Five-star guests today. Absolutely.
Better.
Thank you.
Yes. You guys had some excitement at Michigan Center a couple weeks ago. NBC came all the way from Rockefeller Center to what?
It was very cool. So the Michigan State week, we received a phone call, athletic director Chad Patrick, and then they followed up with me from a producer on the East Coast who was scouting out the Michigan State game, and he's looking at a map. He's trying to find a place kind of equidistant between East Lansing and Ann Arbor, sees a place called Michigan Center, thinks it's too good to be true, calls us up and basically asks, how is your fan split in your community? And I said, about 50-50, and that's the answer he was looking for. So they brought the whole professional crew and did a little thing at the game, and then it broadcast nationally before the Michigan game on that Saturday.
How cool.
It was cool.
And they brought you cookies. They had a bunch of Michigan and a bunch of Michigan State cookies.
They
Right.
did, and they looked great. They tasted awful, but it was a cool thing. So they anticipated it would be kind of a 50-50 split, and the Michigan fans showed up, man. It was depressing for me, but they showed up, and those Michigan cookies went fast.
So, Brady, you picked a Michigan State cookie, and Zach, you picked?
Michigan.
Okay. Well, that was a neat experience for Michigan Center. And you're right, what a great name for, they were blessed to land on you.
Yep.
Well, it's the first year for Zach in the principal chair at the high school. How's it going?
It's going great. Enrollment's up. We started a new online alternative program, kind of hybrid, where kids can come in and work. That's been a big benefit and bonus to our kids, able to take advantage of that. It's just a great culture and great community and climate. So it's been off to a really good start.
Nice. You came, I think most recently you were at Napoleon,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
What was it about the district that got your interest?
It was the culture, the climate, and the sense of community. That was a big draw. You know, I've friends and family that are from Michigan Center, so I've been around a lot of their events and the way the community comes together and the events that they hold and all that. And then I have an incredible superintendent as well. So
Oh, there you go. And you, I know, really wanted to fill the position with someone that already lives here, a local. You wanted a local person.
Our big thing was Michigan Center is very unique, and I love all the things Zach said about it, but you have to have a certain personality that kind of fits in with the community too, because we love our own, and you got to be able to laugh and have some fun and be serious when you need to be serious. But we like blue collar. We like people who, if you go see Zach at a wrestling meet or a game and he sees trash on the ground, he's going to pick it up. He's going to go talk to every little kid and then adults, and it's just, you got to fit and you've got to be real. And we saw that in him, and we were super lucky that he wanted to be with us.
And you've coached in your career too.
yeah, I coached for a long time. I did football and wrestling to start, and then I kind of moved away from football, focused all my attention on wrestling, and was doing that a lot before coming over. But in the transition, I kind of stepped away from a lot of my coaching responsibilities to focus on the school and the district. But I'm sure I'll find myself back on the mat before too long.
There you go. Well, you can always coach from the bleachers too, like the parents do.
That's right. That's right.
We've been welcomed at Michigan Center this fall for some football games, and including one or two live games. And thanks for accommodating the production, our new production trailer. It fits right in there on your in the complex. We've got some photos from the football and other fall sports.
Academic All-State golf team there. Great job by those girls. And I said it off air, but NBC was nothing compared to what we get out of JTV. And when they do come to our games and things, not only are they great people, but man, that there are so many people that talk to us thinking we're somehow responsible for JTV being there, which we're not, but they are so grateful for the live broadcast, for being able to watch those games. So it's a win-win for us and for you, I think.
Cool, great to hear.
Yep.
Yeah, you've had really some outstanding athletes and teams again this fall.
Yeah, and it happens fast. That fall season wraps up, and our winter sports teams started practice and tryouts this week, and it's one of those where we're so blessed to have really good teams across the board, and then you think you're going to go into another season and you kind of can't have it all, but we've got some really good teams in the winter, and we'll probably have some really good teams in the spring, so it makes a big difference working in a school, fair or not, where you have athletic success in addition to academic success. So
Absolutely.
A lot of the names that you'll see on the fall rosters, you'll see them on the winter and the spring rosters as well.
for sure.
Well, you mentioned enrollment up. How did the school year start at Michigan Center?
It started very quickly. No, it was really good. We got off to a great start. Staff came back, and when you walk into the building, whether you're a stranger or you're just returning from a different time, the kids and the faculty in there are so warm and welcoming and come right up to you. That was one of the first things I noticed when I came over to check out the facilities. Kids walking right up, shaking your hand, looking in the eye, introducing themselves, and then just watching the kids interact with staff. They truly put a lot of time into building good, positive relationships with the kids, which I think translates into in the classroom being able to get more out of them, and the kids won't want to let you down, and they work harder for you. And it's a great fun atmosphere. The staff gets involved in all the extras, and it's nice for the kids to see them kind of take their teacher hat off and play those more fun roles and participate in things like our pep assemblies and variety shows and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, the district, it really is close, and you can see that when you have second, third, fourth generation students. The families are staying in the district.
Yes, a lot of legacy families that come back and stick around, and that's nice to see, and that's where you get a lot of volunteers coming in and helping out for those big events so that we can host that for the community and for the kids.
It's hard to believe, fourth year of the pandemic. We're talking to one of the professors at Jackson College this morning, and there's still 40% of their students are still online for a variety of reasons, but it started because of COVID, and I think it's been difficult for people to get back.
Yeah.
What's it like now? Do we have, is there a return to normalcy now that we're so far into this?
I feel like this was a huge gift for us to have someone like Zach with the background he has and being able to connect kids to a virtual setup. But we're in a position now where a lot of those kids that experience the virtual, whether they needed the flexibility because they had a job, maybe they just didn't like physically coming to school each day or have a hard time waking up, we can accommodate those kids now because we have that option. But for those students who gravitate toward that traditional option and like showing up to school every day and participating in all the events, we've got that too. So I do think we're very fortunate in our district where we can give them whichever area they are, they need the most.
Yeah, and coming out of COVID, people talk about the new normal of things, and when we talk about preparing kids for college and career, colleges and other careers are providing opportunities for their students and their staff to be able to work remotely and have those flex times where there's things you can get done without having to come to the office. And if you can manage your time and be responsible enough to get that done, then you can do that job. You don't always have to come in and be in an office 9 to 5. So for our kids that are able to do that, it's a great experience for them to get them prepped and be successful after they leave us.
Are you actually teaching kids how to do a job interview on Zoom?
We sort of. So for some of our students who do remote and they don't come in, they do have to get on and they do a Zoom call with their teacher or whoever their mentor is, and they have to have that dialogue back and forth. And soft skills and resume building is a big part of what we do, because whether you go to college or go straight into the workforce, you need to have a job regardless. So
Zach isn't the only new administrator in the district this year, right?
Nope, we have Sarah Newbecker is our new Arnold principal. That she took Matt Damaris's place at Arnold, and she's doing an awesome job. And then I suppose we should mention our veterans too, Troy Allen and Lisa Haynes, who are both incredible.
Yes.
Lisa at Kiker and Troy with Zach at the junior senior high, and Troy's got primarily the junior high students.
Are you building something right now?
We did pass a bond proposal in August. We're not building anything as much as upgrading the infrastructure of our HVAC systems and providing clean, quality air for students. So that is ongoing right now.
Nice. What do the holidays look like next week? Can you believe it? It's Thanksgiving already.
I know, it's right around the corner. We're actually, this Friday, we're doing a big Thanksgiving dinner. And then next week, going into the holiday break, we have a variety show being put on by staff and students on Tuesday, which is a fun event in the auditorium. Kids can come out and perform and put on skits. So it'll be a good send-off into that little vacation.
Nice. And you probably had to get a whole bunch of new gear to go with the new job.
I did. Once I took the new job over, I realized I cleaned everything out of my closet and realized I didn't have a whole lot of clothes. So had to do a lot of shopping and replacing some things. So, but I do like it. Some people say I look pretty good in red, but that's their opinion.
No, it was, obviously Michigan Center and Napoleon have had a long rivalry. So is it hard to switch sides?
When you work with kids, any kind of change where you have to leave them or they leave you is always hard. So yeah, but I built pretty good relationships with them. I still see the kids out in the community. I still host wrestling tournaments throughout the county, and I use a lot of the kids from all the area schools to ref. So I still see them and interact with them, and I'm out and about. But I've been able to build some really great relationships with kids here at Center, and we're off to a really good start with that. And so just kind of moving forward.
Cool. Good luck in your new job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was happy when it was announced. I thought perfect match, perfect fit.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
From Michigan Center School Superintendent Brady Cook and the new principal of the high school, Zach Kanaan. Up next.